Lali Lali, my people on the other side. Lali Lali, Mitch, welcome from this Gilbert side. In case you're wondering, my name is H. Poligi, Haita, the writer. Well, today I'm going to read one of my short stories for you. I titled this The Love Capsule. I read The Love Capsule. The time was 8 o'clock. Kefas rolled over and stretched himself on the vacant side of the bed where the significant other should have been, if not for her annoying shift at work. He frowned at the chilled, unruffled evenness of that side of the bed, and after a long hesitation, he peeled himself off the bed in an inglorious success. He acrobatically folded onto his knees by the bedside, but then decided to skip saying his rehearsed words of gratitude to his maker for sparing his life to see a new day. He straightened up to his feet and jumped 120 times, as was his routine morning exercise. He smoothened the ruffled ends of the bed and parted all the pillows in his wife's fanciful fashion. Every night shift of hers recalled to him the need to get her a change of job. She worked as one of the security personnel at the Maza Guards Headquarters while he taught as an assistant lecturer at the city's only private university. This was manageable, but her case needed an urgent-cum-divine intervention. Kefas, as nicknamed by close friends and associates, went to work at 9 in the mornings and returned daily at 5. His wife, on the other hand, worked according to some unfairly designed timetable. Some weeks, she worked mornings plus the afternoons, while some others, as annoying as the one under review, she went several nights without enjoying the comfort of their matrimonial bed. This at her place of work, MGH, he felt were always poorly organized. The Maza Guards Headquarters, MGH, was just adjacent the main campus where he worked. He planned on surprising her that morning at the MGH. It was a big building with a giant reception hall and several tight offices. During their brief honeymoon, he had served her breakfast in bed a couple of times. She loved Highland tea for breakfast but cooled down a cup of coffee nonetheless when her first choice wasn't readily available. He, on the other hand, preferred a mug of warm pap. Both of them, however, shared a thin for fried egg sandwich though. They called it Love Capsule. He hurried to the kitchen to make coffee and some rolls of Love Capsule. He would grace her place of work before heading to his. He would sneak into hers with breakfast and maybe a bunch of roses. That would pass for the pleasant surprise. He knew she would be happy. Her female colleagues would be jealous. Yup, he wasn't all that good. He actually wanted the other ladies there to be jealous. Kefas certainly had some culinary skills. In a jiffy, he was done brewing 2 mugs of coffee and making the twinned rolls of Love Capsules. He ran to the bathroom and delighted his skin to a warm bath. He was dressed in a couple of minutes. He walked back to their small dining table and made his half of the breakfast disappear in a ravenous feeding style. He picked his wife's, the coffee in a big cased mug and the Love Capsule in a paper sack, and hurried out of the house. The drive to the Maza Guards Headquarters was altogether his drive to work. On arrival, with his laptop bag swinging across his arm, he held the mug of coffee in one hand and the Love Capsule in the other. Even as it was, he was visibly delighted to walk in and pleasantly surprise his woman. As he walked into the wide reception hall of the MGH, he was in so much elation on surprising his darling to the dismay of the other ladies that he took no note of the wet floor sign. So only the sole of his left black shoe fully kissed the floor. He slipped most embarrassingly and went futilely, grabbing the air for support. It was only but a matter of time before his buttocks relieved his legs of his weight. He turned the entire coffee on his well-pressed white shirt, while the seat of his black trousers went mopping a line stretch of the floor to dryness. The Love Capsule in the brown paper sack went flying heavenwards. Its flight was long and painfully slow until gravity took over. The cherished Love Capsule came downward in a speedy fashion and in total obedience to the force of gravity. It landed in the bucket of dirty water which carried the cleaner's mopping stick. The paper sack momentarily soaked in the muddy water and, with its content, quickly sank to the dirt-riddled bottom of the bucket. All Kefas could think, while still sprawled on the floor, was, "My wife certainly needs a new job, not the love capsule. In the end, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, click on the like button, say something nice in the comment section, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.